Hey everybody, it's Mama M from the Pagan Mama and Mama M Spellbook and Candle in Carson City. I am here for the Medium Mondays edition. This is, what is today? I don't even know. March 31st, 2014. Lots of questions to get to today. Luckily, they all kind of go together. So I'm going to answer them as best I can. Here we go. Okay, so most of our questions today come from the lovely Nona Ray, who is a frequent poster on the Pagan Mamas Facebook page. She's got a lot of questions. Like I said, they all kind of coincide with each other, so I'm just going to kind of run through them without reading her question verbatim. First of all, are our loved ones always with us? Where do they go when they're not with us? I guess every medium will probably say something different, and I think there's a lot about the other side that we're not really allowed to know until we get there. But my personal consensus on it, from what I've been told, what I've been shown, is it's kind of like a library type situation. Everything on the other side, as far as where spirits can kind of gather together and work with guardians and almost like a group of elders that helps you kind of determine whether or not you want to come back and what you want to do in your next life and what lessons you're going to learn. So you have like that hangout area where you do all of your work and plan and learn lessons and determine whether or not your last life that you went through was complete enough for you, or if you want to come back again, and yada yada. If someone in your family or one of your close friends who is still on Earth needs you, then you just kind of poof there. That's how I see it happening anyhow. So it's not like you're kind of always being watched. I know that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. It's more like when you need somebody or when you need reassurance that someone is still with you, that's when they kind of pop up. So they can protect you from harm. They can just come for a visit, let you know, hey, I'm still with you. I'm not missing out on anything. It's just whatever you need at the given time. Like, they know to show up when you need them most. She's also asking, do you feel warmth instead of cold chills sometimes? Absolutely. I get hugs from at least 3 different people on the other side. And it's like I'll just miss them so bad for a minute, and then I feel the actual embrace. I feel the warmth of the hug. Not all spirit interaction gives you that cold energy-sucking chill that they show on TV. It's not always like that. Do you communicate with your loved ones? Yes and no. This is where being a medium who is, I don't know, gifted, I guess, like I am. I don't like the word gift. The abilities that I have are so undefined that sometimes it's really easy to talk to someone that is from my own life, and sometimes it's really difficult. For example, my very, very best friend in the world passed about a year and a half ago now, and she comes by all the time. I mean, I have absolutely no issue communicating with her. She was with me from the day she passed. It's very easy for me to communicate with her. But my husband has so much loss in his family, and it's really hard for me to connect with them. And honestly, I think part of that problem is, as supportive as he is of what I do, I'm so scared all the time that I'm going to say, hey, I got this message from so-and-so, and he's going to go, what? And then I'm going to just feel crazy. I don't know. It's just my own insecurity that I think really blocks me from being able to connect with them. So sometimes I get little glimpses of things. Other times, really not so much. So another thing that Nona Ray was talking about, which is something that my family really identifies with significantly, is signs related to animals or insects that you take as being signs from a loved one who has passed. Just for example, my mom relates those little white butterflies that come out in the summertime to visits from her father. And the first time she saw one, she felt that was her dad sending a message that he was there and he was watching. And every time she sees a white butterfly, she's like, that's my dad. My dad came by to say hi today. And my dad does the same thing with the big yellow monarch butterflies, or his mom coming by to say hi. A lot of people associate that with butterflies or hummingbirds or really anything. And when I was at my best friend's funeral service, or celebration of life rather, it was more like that, I saw bumblebees and dragonflies, and they were everywhere in this really cool little like cutout cove thing off of this lake in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. It was a really cool place. So I'm watching these bumblebees, and I can literally hear her say, "Oh yeah, everybody wants butterflies. Watch me make butterflies. watch me make bumblebees, bitch," was what she actually said. And I just cracked up, and luckily I was standing with her significant other at the truck trying to figure out how to charge my cell phone, so when I just burst into hysterical laughter, it wasn't in the middle of a service or anything. But I don't feel that that is an incorrect assumption. When you feel a connection to something as it's fluttering by, or, you know, if you see yellow cars and they remind you of your uncle who was also your best friend, absolutely take that as being visited by that person, because there's no one to say that it's not, and I really don't believe in coincidence. So if seeing a yellow monarch butterfly makes you feel better, it makes you feel like, oh, I just got to say hi to my mom, then absolutely stick with that theory, because there's nothing wrong with that. And I firmly believe that you did just get a little visit. You just got that little reassurance that that person is still with you. So another thing that Nona Ray was asking was, can animals inhabit human bodies? Can humans inhabit animal bodies? I don't know. Oh, here's Raylan. He just woke up from a nap, so he's kind of hanging out on my arm while we finish this up. I don't know. I honestly feel like you're kind of designated to be one or the other. I feel like animal spirits can come and go the same way we can, and there's got to be a way for us to communicate easily on the other side. Mommy, yes? I'm hungry. Okay, just a minute. Gonna have to wrap it up. Somebody needs lunch. Anyhow, so I just feel like, you know, sometimes you have a dog that you just absolutely love, and unfortunately they pass, and then years later you get your kid a puppy and you think, gosh, this is just like my old doggy Duke, or, you know, something along those lines. So yeah, an animal could absolutely come back. Certain people can look at an animal and talk to them and feel their emotions. So there has to be a way on the other side that we really all kind of commingle. So maybe we can come back as an animal. Maybe an animal can't come back as a human. I don't really know. But it makes sense really either way. So that's going to need more investigation. So one of the last things we're going to talk about is, are ghosts and spirits essentially the same thing? Yes and no. I think ghost is kind of not a derogatory term, but just kind of a easy cartoonish generalization of what spirits actually are. I mean, spirit is the soul of a person, and it's not a white sheet with holes cut out for eyes. It's dancing down the hallway. So I think when people say ghosts, they think more like TV ghosts, more haunting, and less spirit visit from the other side. So yes, but no. So I hope that's answered some of your questions today, and I hope you have enjoyed the very first video from the new house. As you can see, things are a little naked around here, and I am literally sitting on the floor at the coffee table talking to you right now. I need to go feed my son, so I will talk to you guys later. Questions, comments, anything, please comment below the video on YouTube, or contact me using a private message through the Pagan Mama's Facebook page or through Mama M's Spellbook and Candle Facebook page, and I will try to answer all of your questions as quickly as possible. I will talk to you soon. Bye.